Welcome back to this course. So, we now talk about the registration process. So, back then, the Bureau of Internal Revenue had this RFP campaign whereby taxpayers were reminded that they had to register, file, and pay. So, we'll talk about the first R. So, the first R, registration, make sure that you're registered. So, before we could actually proceed on the other aspects of the filing and paying of taxes, you need to first have a TIN or TIN, or also known as the tax identification number. So, this is a very basic thing. Any individual that is earning and any legal entity, meaning a corporation, cooperative, partnership, need to have a tax identification number. So that's a very basic requirement. So you could get your TIN or the TIN in your nearest BIR office or revenue district office. So then the TIN can also so if you go to the nearest BIR office, you will be asked to file an application form, which is Form 1901. This is the basis for the BIR to issue you your TIN. Then, after having your application approved and assigning you a TIN, you now have to pay your annual registration fee. So initially, you have to pay it on the first year or your initial year of registration, and you have to pay it annually. So you have to pay the 500 peso annual registration fee, and you will be using Form 0605. If you're quite confused with the forms that you will be using, don't worry. The BIR can help you. BIR employee will help you with that. Otherwise, you could always check out our website, and check out the various forms that are required for you to be able to register. After paying your registration fee, you will now have to attend a BIR seminar. And this is a requirement for new businesses. So for individuals who will be employed, you don't have to attend the BIR seminar. It's not a requirement. But if you are a business, if you will be earning money as a business, even if you're an individual, a corporation, or a partnership, a representative need to attend the BIR seminar. So in this seminar, they will basically tackle all of the taxes that you need to pay. So it's a brief overview of all the things that you have to be filing after initial registration. Then you will also, after the BIR seminar, they will give you a certificate of participation or attendance, and you can now start processing your certificate of registration. This is the color orange form that's usually pasted or posted in the place of business. So this is Form 2303 and your authority to print, or ATP. Now, the ATP is required for you to be able to print your official receipts. Now, sometimes some printers, if you go to a printer, a printing company, which is accredited by the Bureau of Internal Revenue, you have to present the approved ATP. But some printers would, as a value-added service, help you get the approval for the ATP. So you just simply show them your certificate of registration, and they will be the ones who will be processing your authority to print. So that's a value-added service of the printing company or the printer. So your printer will print your receipts and invoices, and After giving them your order, so it won't be immediately printed, of course, you could get a book of accounts. So this books of accounts or simplified set of bookkeeping records should be stamped by the Bureau of Internal Revenue. So they usually require journals and ledgers. All of these things will be discussed to you when during your seminar with the BIR. After which, you will now get your ask for receipt placard. So this is very important. If you don't have this one, make sure that you ask the BIR employee to give you one. Otherwise, this will be a source of penalty later on if you don't have the ask for receipt placard. Basically, it's just a board that contains the words ask for receipt and of course the name of the company or individual plus the TIN. So this needs to be posted in the place where you do business. And of course, after you get your BIR certificates of registration, you now go to the local government or the Department of Trade and Industry to get your business registration. All right. So I hope that these things won't confuse you. If you're having difficulties, just check out the website. We have a checklist for you, which you could download and use it as an easy reference when registering your business. Until then, I hope you'll do well in your businesses. See you in the next video.